brother Marines. We have returned again today, tonight, this evening, this Wednesday, for the reckoning, but with a W. W reckoning. I meant to do this one. This is the one I meant to do. I wanted to do this camera. That's right. It is I, Slathe the Space Marine, and here I am broadcasting to you on this Wednesday, February 2nd. It's Groundhog's Day, except said right. Again. And here we are on this Groundhog's Day, painting the same old Space Marines all over again, right? It's Groundhog's Day. Again. So on the table today, we've moved on to a next step. We're no longer doing all 100 of the Space Marines with a single color. We've finished red. We've finished black. We're done with that. There's some that I have to clean up a little bit because of some overzealous painting. So, in a way, I'm not exactly done with that, but for all practical purposes, we are done with that. So, now what I have on the table are 10 Space Marines of various assortments. Some of them are in different groups for different progress in the project. And I very badly need to cough. That's right. That's Tiberium. That's Tiberium poisoning. So 10 Space Marines on the table. Michi, brother Slathe, hello there. Hello, brother Michi. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. So tonight, at the moment, I have 10 Space Marines of various groups. One of them is, there's 2 Space Marines of the 10 that are ones that have minor mistakes on them. So those are ones that are going to go back into the mistake pool once they're done with this. There's 3 of them that have grenades. And those are going to go into the grenade pool for the progress after this. And then there's 5 of them that don't have grenades and don't have other mistakes from this, so they can go back into the general pool, into the general population of the Space Marine prison here. And, okay, so then, once all those are done, so there's 10 Space Marines here of different, whatever, and we need to do the plasma thing. Then I'm going to probably go over to the grenades, because that would be the next smallest progress thing to go forward with that. Then, well, we can get to then at that point, because I've now got 2 things. So we can get there later on. We can figure out what then is going to be at that point. Because, let's see, what do I got on the table? Let's go to the table camera. Brother Marines. Brother Marines. Let's make sure it's all working and loady. That's good. That's what we want. So, this, regardless of whatever is put on here, of whatever, okay? We're going to be putting some of this on here. Now, this is Army something. It's game color. It's, it's blue, okay? I swear this is how I was painting my orc boys, but I gave up and started doing them one at a time. Pain. Yeah, I typically do smaller, more manageable batches. I don't typically do the like mass infinitum sort of stretch on to forever into the horizon kind of batches. I did I put the 100 Marines together as one batch because they were in a certain condition and state with certain colors on them. So I just wanted to make sure that all of the same treatment was getting done across the entire range. So it was more of a that thing. Typically, I would be painting maybe batches of at most 20. At most. So, let's shake up what we got here. Our game color blue. I believe it's blue. So yeah, regardless of whatever's on here, of whatever, I'm going to be going over it with this. Then I'm going to be going over it with this in a dry brush, which is electric blue. Either 30 in a night or 1 in a week. No in-betweens. So electric blue. And I forget what this one is, but it doesn't matter. It's blue. And then, so this one's going to be dry brushed. And then on the edges of the chamber thing or whatever, I'm going to be putting some Ulthuan gray as a highlight. Okay. That's right. That's right. That's right. Allergies. So, but it's like, but allergic to what? So, okay. So now that we've gone through all the whatevers, so now we gotta get our tools in place. So we got our paint, we got our water, we got our paintbrush here, which has probably seen better days. Looks like ultramar blue. It might be something similar. It's probably something not too different than that. But I was looking through like the brush collection that I have here, and I was surprised to find that I have essentially an untouched starter brush here. I've got essentially, okay, wait, I've got a fine detail and a detail brush that probably were barely ever touched, and these are like really old ones. And then what else do I got in here? These ones are the Crutter one. That one's the Crutter one. And then I got like 2 extra small base coat brushes here. Which one's this one? The large brush. Oh yeah, you need that large brush. And then I got this one that's in like a force field. Look at that. It's got the art. It's in a special force field. That's some cool shit, right? So, let's get to the painting. So let's... Oh wait, you know what I'm going to want? Painting medium. Okay. I need to get more painting medium. I am running low, and my painting medium also has a little bit of red pigment in it, it seems. So that's not necessarily the best thing to have going on. Okay, so let's get some paint on the palette and put some paint on some plastic and pewter. Okay. Well, yeah, that's really thick. So that is gonna need some painting medium. Okay, so let's get our trusty brush that's gonna go until it's done. It is going to go until it dies. Okay, let's get some painting medium there. Mix that into that. Thin your paints. Thin them. I demand it. Slathe the Space Marine instructs you to thin your paints. Thin them, I say. Okay. So, let's just kind of do all of these. Let's go through them all. Oh yeah, I guess I'm gonna, at one point I'm gonna have to do the Aquilas. I'm just gonna do that separately. Fuck this. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that now. I'm doing plasma weapon things. That's what I'm doing right now. Is this in focus? I think so. Let's get it more in focus. Let's like make it like all the focus. Okay. And also like that you can see there's some spots that it's not even been hit properly. It wasn't really like fully done. I'm not sure if that was because of a lack of paint or a lack of attention. Could have been either one. Could have been either one. Because I have been a broke-ass motherfucker. I don't know why I said that way. but I like it. I'm gonna do it more. Don't need that there. Whatever, fuck it. Thin your paints or he will thin your ranks. The Space Marines will find you. The Bloodhounds will find you. I think this guy is one of my very first Assault Marines, because I'm noticing that he has a Dark Angels green base, because that was the only green that I had at the time. I had Dark Angels green. I put that on the base, kind of like how in all the pictures they have Goblin green, and I was like, there you go, it's got a green base. But it was like, nope, you have to put sand on it. But it's like, but I don't have sand. What I have is green paint. Yep. Sorry, kid. You need sand on your base. Or flock. But that's why I painted it green. There was time now. Okay. This guy's got all sorts of funky going on with his plasma gun. I don't like that. Might want to revisit this guy. I don't like what's going on there with the... There's something off about this guy. He looks weird. Something looks weird about this guy. I know what it is. It's the gold that's popping through right here on his shoulder pad. That definitely shows that this is one of the Trader Marines that I had from like back in like 2001 or 2002 or 3 or something like that. You can see the gold right there on his shoulder trim. See, these are one of the golden Space Marines of my chapter that betrayed the chapter. But apparently I repainted it, so this guy is like a double traitor. That's what it is. I knew I didn't trust this guy. Why are you playing Slathe now, Slathe? Well, I'm not... What? Playing Slathe? What do you mean playing Slathe? What is it you are referring to, Big Red 40K? You always refer to us, the Bloodhounds, as members of the Malice Organization, Industrialization, or however that should be phrased. All rights reserved. Are you pointing out the gold? It's the gold. Or it's like, even better yet, that guy with the plasma gun that I was saying was all shifty had a chaos plasma gun, but nobody noticed. That's right. It slipped right past the censors. Like most of the jokes on Animaniacs. But I digress. Now there's going to be a little bit of back and forth with some of these colors, but at the moment I just want to focus on just the plasma guns. I'm going to be probably coming back to these colors a few times, because I'm going to need to do the Aquillas, and then I'm going to need to do the eye lenses. And I'm going to be using the same colors, but I don't really want to be doing those with this brush necessarily, and just for simplicity, I'm just focusing on the plasma guns. Because that makes progress. And I get to use different colors. And hey, this is one of the guys with, like, the blue milk. This is one of the Space Marines of the chapter with one of the blue milks. He's got his blue milk vial right there attached to his plasma gun. There it is. As it's demonstrated right there. The Blood Angels cannon. I said Blood Angels, and I almost said Dark Angels, and neither of those are my chapter. So the Bloodhounds, because I remember my own chapter's name while I'm painting and focusing on chat and this, because you know me smart. They have vials of a blue liquid that is not exactly 100% clear on what it is or what it does. Maybe it's blue milk. Maybe it's part of a balanced breakfast, and you need it for every Space Marine, you know. But you know, we don't know. We just don't know. It's a mystery at this point, and what the blue juice does, we are just going to have to leave it as a mystery. Okay. Now, once again, it's probably going to be like, wait, why are you painting the same color onto the same color again? It's because I want to make sure everything's just done right. It's got to be done. It's got to be done right. And I need to make sure all the steps are taken in the proper order. Alpha Legion, Alpha Legion, Alpha Legion, Alpha Legion. If I say it another time, it'll make it more ridiculous. Alpha Legion. See, what is all of this like blasphemy and treachery going on in my chat here? You know, accusing me of all of this slander in my chapter, calling my chapter various different chaos groups, and that they're, you know, devoted to different chaos gods. And I mean, like, while that may be partially true, you see, 40K fact checkers have said that that's, you know, they can demonstrate that that's mostly false. You see, fact checkers show, you know, it comes up, that's mostly false, but, you know, kind of true. But mostly false. Like, wow, there's so much of that blue left. Probably used too much of it. But then again, it looks like there's so many spots on these that I missed for some reason. So it's like, wow, past me, you did a great job. Here's a gold sticker. And then it just says, you tried. It's because of Spider-Man, that menace. No one is safe. No one is safe with Spider-Man out there. Like, Spider-Man could strike at any moment, and no one would be prepared for the kind of ravaging that Spider-Man could unleash upon the city. He's a menace. But if you have any pictures of Spider-Man, it'd be, you know, pretty cool. So you can send me some pictures of Spider-Man in the Discord, in the Bloodhounds Discord. Send me. I want pictures of Spider-Man. Halfway through the stream, when we get to the hour point, we're going to look at all the pictures of Spider-Man. No NSF, whatever. Nothing. It's got to be YouTube friendly. That's the only thing. So no happy times, no Funyuns, okay? This can only be. This has got to be like a Christian show, and you can't do that on YouTube. Well, I mean, you could, and that's what we're doing. And what did I do with this kind of thing? There was like a blue inner wing and a lighter blue outer wing. So let's just change that, because that looks really shitty. And let's not ever have that on the Space Marines again. So might as well. While there's some blue on the palette here, let's just kind of start this Aquila step. Make sure all these Aquilas are done. You know, waste not, want not on this product here, because I mean, I used too much blue paint, so I might as well just work on the step that I said I wasn't going to work on until later. See, that's using your head and your brain and your mind. That's putting your thoughts to it. And this was a big-brained Slathe moment. Smooth-brained Slathe. Let's see, what else we got here? This guy doesn't look too bad. Oh, there's a little bit on the inner wing on his left breast. Brother Marines, this evening, this day, this Wednesday, we will be painting Space Marines in unison. Well, maybe not in unison, but united together, and divided we fall. Doesn't really apply, but, I mean, come on, it sounds cool, so let's just go with it, right? So, Brother Marines, now that we are here today, on this day, this Wednesday, we will now bring the Emperor's justice upon these models, where the crimes of the past will be answered for, and the justice will be swift. The brush will be agile. The Adeptus Chronos is using their time travel magic to be able to change the errors of the ways of a younger self. Oh, this one's got the bright wings. Let's get rid of these. It's bright wing. Bright wing duck. Alright, that looks good. See, the irony is that I'm going to be putting electric blue over top of this blue, but not like a just electric blue like the way that was. It's going to be like a dry brush highlight put over top of it, so you can still see the dark blue, but the light blue hits those edges along it, and it just looks better. The Emperor has long forgotten your blood angels. I mean your dark angels. I mean your alpha legionnaires. I mean, whatever they are. He's forgotten them long ago. You know, let's get a little bit on there, because I can see a little bit of gold. So let's see if we can just try to... Oh, but it's like not early on the Aquila. What can I do? A little touch there. There, okay. Good. There we go. Covered up all of that gold. That's right. All of it. All of it. So now that I guess that step's done, the next blue. So I'll be using this Game Color Electric Blue. And this one's, it's pretty thin already, but I'm going to be wanting to add a tiny bit of thinner. And then I'm going to be doing kind of a dry brush. I mean, I'm going to be using this old beater brush this whole way through, really. Okay, so let's tap it so we don't get like an overflow or something. And that's going to be plenty. Just that little blob right there. That's out of focus, but I mean, it's there. Just trust me. You can see it. Let's get some medium. Mix that in there. There we go. That's going to be our paint. So now, let's go back to the Assault Marine. Sounds so awesome. Soundtrack is so cool. Need to get it to that right amount. That's really thin. Okay. That did not go how I wanted it to. Okay, so let's put a little bit of this back on there. Just let that side dry for a bit. Dry brush, dry brush, dry brush. That's right. Hurry hard, hurry hard. Essentially. Emperor commands his grandsons. Isn't it proud sons? His grandsons. From ancient terror. He's very proud of his grandsons. I think that's probably gonna be as good as I'm gonna get it on that guy. All right, let's try this. Let's see if. Oh wait. The plasma pistol. That's right, because I wasn't doing the Aquilas. I was doing the plasma pistols. Duh. Dope. What's up, my dudes? Hey, lightweight jive. I've come, but Jackiler is never late nor early. He arrives precisely when he means to. Exactly. All Jackilers do. But you're the #1 Jackiler. Out of all the Jackilers that are out there, you're the #1. You. I'm a #1. A guy. I'm just going against the grain here. Against the texture. So it leaves some of the other blue in between. A little bit random. So it's kind of got a little bit of a mix. And then after those are all done like that, we're going to go over it with the Althuan Gray. But just on the good spots, you know?
How you doing tonight, Slathe? Major stream. Oh yeah, you were saying because your work commitments usually get in the way. So I'm glad to have you. Glad to have you down. I'm doing all right. I'm happy to be working with different colors on this. Finally, so that way, it really feels like progress is getting made. Hit that like button, Michi. I'll turn you into a commissar. Turn you into the commissar. Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Michi, you better do that. I mean, watch out. It'll turn you into the commissar. So after the plasma, and then I guess just whatever I'll be doing, the whatever with the Aquillas, if I'm doing that with these guys. But it'll just be for this, because I'm going to be doing I'll be working on that, focused on that later. The next thing to focus on is going to be the frag and crack grenades. So it's going to be moving from essentially blue to green. So that'll be the next color we'll be working on en masse. At one point I'm going to be redoing all the faces. Because, you know, the orange kind of, you know, I mean, like, just without a better way of saying it, the orange kind of Donald Trump isn't really working with the old way that I used to paint them. Where it would just be, what was it? I would use Vallejo Filthy Brown over top of a white paint. And I would have it somewhat thin, so that way there would be kind of spots where white would be popping out. Kind of like they were somehow both pale and tanned at the same time. It was this weird look. So I've since changed that. So they will be updated to have the more modern skin tone that's actually much better done. Any fresh memes from Jackiler? Oh, that's always an interesting thing. Yeah, we're gonna have to have a meme review with Jackiler one day. Jackiler, the meme librarian, is gonna have to have like a Jackiler1 meme review thing. We're gonna have to figure that one out. The when and where and how and why and what and all of that. All of that will be figured out. All of it will be figured. It'll all be very precisely calculated. There will be a chart. A team, a federal team, will be dispatched to be researching this on an empirical level. There will be archaeologists that will be digging up the ancient runes that prophesized this millions of years ago. Jackiler1 will review the memes, as per the stars, when they align. Or we might do it this weekend or something. I don't know. But let us continue. We're at 40 minutes. And we're almost done, essentially, this step. So, like, I could just probably just do a quick mid thing at one point. kind of recap what models I'm going to be having on the table here. And then we could work on a different part of this. Progress. That little thing there needs to be done in gold or something.
Submit your meme to my office. I shall be reviewed in 500 years or less. That's right. To the official Jackiler meme office. Well, he can then give it a scrutinous look. Decide if it's worthy of the chapter. Brother Marines. The meme librarian is loose.
It doesn't seem like there's a lot of texture on this one for some reason. That sucks. Or maybe I'm just not working it really well. I'm just not working it. Gotta work it.
And then, so after these are all done and said, but not necessarily in that order, yeah, then we'll go to grenades. So, I guess I'll want to get a dark green, a light green, and a silver. Because I'm only going to be really encountering frag grenades and crack grenades. And from the way that I have those patterned out, one of them's green with a highlighted green and the other one's boring silver. Which matches up with certain artwork, so it's fine. It's just traditional, typical. He's loose. I've got a plate of poutine. He'll be back shortly. I don't think poutine would be quite as effective bait for the meme librarian. I think you would need some rice and beans. Beans, rice, and big titty Eldar waifus. And that will get the meme librarian. Okay. One more to go, and only a little bit left on the palette with that paint, so that lined up perfectly.
Even if I used a little bit of it for some of the Aquilas, which I'm going to have to come back to later on anyway.
It is more efficient. And it is not in frame. The model is not on frame. What type of accent was that? It was not one that was identifiable. It was like a French one, but then it tried to be German. I'm putting you in the background, mate. Gonna have some sleep. Oh, thank you very much, ads. I also appreciate lurkers. Lurkers are also helpful. Thank you very much. We are Alfarius, says Alfarius. Rest well, warrior prince. Okay, so that's all of. Oh wait, there's one last step for that. There is one last step for these. And we're almost at the halfway point. So we're at 43 minutes. And typically it's just like a 2-hour thing. It's not the biggest thing. There's not a lot of call for that. Okay, but I'm probably going to want to clean this water because I'm not going to want blue in the water. So I will be right back while I clean the water and that. So we will now reset to white. Wait, what's the be right back thing? Is it this thing? It's this. Brother Marines, we've returned again. This day, today, on this day. Wait, what's this thing? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? It's this. I remember this. Yeah, this was pretty sweet. This chapter will be finished. When you get to 1,000, you're doing a 12-hour stream, says Lightweight Jive. That's a big commitment. I will have to get back to you on that one. I do have a day job. I do have a day job. Okay, so I guess we can turn that one off. It was nice when I had like the green screen. I could put the green screen up, and then I'd be like in front of that. I'd be, well, welcome back to the Crucible. Here we are at the Crucible. So we're not halfway there yet. We still got more to go. And we have plenty to do. We'll have lots to do. And with what we have to do, we will have to paint a little white line on the edge of the things. It's going to be excellent. It will be amazing. Where and how is not important. Why is not your destiny to know. But what we will achieve in that most definitely is this, I would say. It's definitely that. That's right. That was most definitely this. It is a rattle me bones moment. Rattle me bones! And that's kind of all we have about rattle me bones. So, now that we've rattled me bones, officially, rattle me bones, it's been done. Rattle me bones! We're always halfway there with a flask of vodka. Well, we'll have to go shot for shot with Agrax Earthshade one day. We'll just be taking just a whole bottle and just of Agrax. Right, we'll just launch him down. We'll line him up, launch him down. It'll be good. It'll be good. Some Agrax. Here, I got the jumbo Agrax Earthshade right here. No, that's a liquid skill. So, we're going to use some of this Ulthuan Gray. This is one of my favorites, actually. And, we're going to be just an edge highlight on the top of all these plasma chambers. And then that's going to be the end of the plasma step sort of thing. And so then after that, we're going to be going to the grenades. So it's going to... Wait, is that the right color? Yeah, that's the right color. And we're not going to need a lot of this one. So that's probably good right there. I mean, with this color here, let's get a focus on this, right? This color here, this kind of bone white color.
Rattle me bones!
That we're going to be using to highlight everything with. It's a really nice off-white color. That is, it works okay for bones.
Rattle me bones!
So, let's get some Space Marines lined up and let's highlight these motherfuckers. This brush looks like it's going to need a cleaning after. Oh, poor, poor brush. It's going to need a cleaning right after the stream is done. Because I am just going right into it, no mercy. And then I didn't... Oh, is that even in focus? It's not! Let's put it in focus. And so, I'm just going to be putting a line just on the edge here. Just check to make sure that's how I want it. Could be a bit more done on this side. Now, the tricky part, doing it on the other side that's like super close to his face. This is how people get plasma burns. Yeah, that works. I'm putting a grenade animation into my next future projects. Give us another one. Another one. Another one. Which reminds me, like, what do I have on here? What's this? Oh, it's Tony. Well, that's cool. What's this?
Rattle me bones! Rattle me bones! Rattle me bones!
Okay, so now that that segment's okay, let's move on to something else. Let's move on to another Space Marine. Rattle me bones. Alright, now that we got... Let's do a highlight right here. Yeah, I know. A very special place, I know. Certified rattle me bones moment. Yeah. That was the certified rattle me bones moment. Some of these guys are pewter. It was kind of catches me off guard. It's like, oh yeah, metal models existed. Oh yeah. I like forgot because they're all plastic now, or resin. It's like they're all plastic now, or they suck.
wasn't quite as clean as I wanted it to be, but
It's okay when there's 1,000 guys. It's gonna look good. It's okay. It's okay. It'll look okay.
you know what's funny? As soon as you switch to Tony, the viewer count jumped up to 5. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Tony, boom. All right, this is the Tony stream. Tony stream. It's all about cats and kittens, and you wanna watch it if you're 50 years old and you never had kids, so you live alone with your cats, multiple cats, and you like cats. Okay, let's see if that. So, welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the stream, Aunt Petunia. And so, that's 3 out of the first 5 done. So we're gonna have 7 more, and we're almost at the halfway point. We're halfway there, living on a prayer. And I guess halfway. What are we gonna do halfway today? Do we have any new models to show off in the models area? Do we got any new memes to show off in the meme area? What are we doing? What are we doing for the half show tonight? What do we got? Jackiler, do we got anything? Do we got anything ready? You're like the fat guy on the couch, right? You're my other guy to my guy, that guy. You know, like I'm the Conan O'Brien guy, and you're the other guy that's not Conan O'Brien. You know that guy. So like, what do we got, Andy? Watch it if you're a Facebook mom. That's right. You gotta watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Alright, so let's get a little bit of this. Let's get a little bit of this goodness right here. And let's just make sure it's a little bit not completely moist. We don't want to so much, but it's really wet. It's really wet. And you just want the tip against the edge here. You just want it to get wet in the right spots. You don't want to apply it to the wrong spots, because then you get like this scowl face looking at you. So don't do that. We got Fat Spider-Man by Michi. Honk them moms up with your OnlyFans, Jackiler. Jackiler? Why aren't you honking them moms up on your OnlyFans? See, Jackiler actually is a Dark Angel, unlike me. And you see, because Dark Angels have OnlyFans accounts, unlike me. All the Dark Angels have one. You know? It's like, would you like to find out Ezekiel's Dark Angel's secret? If you subscribe to his OnlyFans, you can see his secret. Here's Ezekiel with his robes off in the rock. Only on OnlyFans. Mom Honkers. Welcome to Mom Honkers. Here we are today on Mom Honkers, the new CBS special. Today on Mom Honkers, we'll be exploring the new catacombs of the Mom Honk Catacombs, where here we have found that the mythical creature, Mom Honk. Mom Honk, so why is it that you do the things that you do? I never learned to read! Well, does that explain why you killed those 14 people? I didn't know they were people! Mom Honk. Can I honk your mom honks? I'll take that as an affirmative. And this was another CBS special about mom honks. We're gonna go visit her again next time.
make sure that you tune in when we go to Daddy Daddy Daddy. And he's there, and we don't really have much about him, because we're not really that interested, because, I mean, like, come on. Gay. So, welcome next time when we visit Mom Honks again. We've bottled up enough of her tears to be able to sell them. CBS. That's right. At this point, I'm just practically spouting nonsense. So, with that in mind, we will continue to the next model. Get ready for the next battle. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, Goku didn't have enough money for the pizza, so he had to get Vegeta to do it. Ah yes, the great Saiyan warrior, Kakarot, doesn't even have enough for pizza. What a punk. I always have enough money. I mean, I don't really have a job, and I guess I kind of rely on my wife to kind of make most of the income for the family, but I'm still the prince of all Saiyans, and that's better than you low-class, pitiful Saiyan scum. That's right, I said it. And now today on Dragon Ball Z. You mean you still don't have any money, Goku? What a punk. Mom Honkers, the mystic adventure. Mom Honkers, the quest for all time. See, it could be an anime. There could definitely be the Mom Honkers anime. Like, the manga would be better. I mean, come on. But I mean, it wouldn't have as much filler. Because, I mean, like, the Mom Honkers anime would have so many filler episodes. It wouldn't, until it would reach season 3, when it would finally explain how Mom Honkers came from a different world, from the Demon Lord Nobunaga, to be able to achieve the Dragon Cycle Budokai, and to, you know, fulfill the prophecy. I mean, come on. They needed to get all 7 dragon cards. Good snipe there, Jackiler. Good snipe. Adapted from the manga and ruined by Netflix.
I'm telling you, Slathe, I'm very proud of you coming out in favor of Malice. That's really big of you, and I really think it's courageous to admit that you and the Hounds are 100% behind the renegade god. Just a really big step for you.
I made no such claim and no such statement. Thank you very much, Big Red Bear, for the $2 donation, by the way. I made no such statement and no such coming out has been done. I am not a closeted Malice follower, and the Bloodhounds are not closeted Malice Space Marines. They are not. They're not that. Maybe one or two, but not on a whole. Okay. This is lies and slander, deception, deceit. What will you become? Thank you very much for that. That's hilarious. You know what? Yeah, that has made me agree with some thought. Maybe I should make a Malice Bloodhound. I would give that much concession to it. I could make a character that could be the Malice Bloodhound. I could give that much. I could concede to that, because that opens up storytelling. Why are you backing away from your comments? There were no such comments made. No such comments were made. I have never said that I or my chapter
were Malice followers. But with that, maybe I could make one. Or two. Because two would be a little bit more Malice. Or none. But then that would be kind of not... But if I made none, that wouldn't be the right Chaos God, nor would it be quite within the realm of 40k. Disclaimer, the Bloodhounds are not Dark Angels. They are not Malice followers. They are not... But you told me the other day, you were like, yeah, Malice is the one true god of chaos and the warp. And I felt a bit offstandish about it, says Big Red. Yeah, no such thing has been made. These are all lies. These are all lies from the deception, from the deception. These are all lies of Tzeentch. These are all twisted machinations of reality. None of them are true. All of them are false. Some of them are true. Some of them are false. None of them are true. None of them are false. Knowing all these timelines, it's real somewhere. Jackiler is probably the most right with that. Knowing all these timelines and versions that I've made and left it open-ended, it's possible that there could be. Which is such a self-defeating statement now then. But in the regular... Are you calling me a liar? No. I would be saying that you are mistaken. You are mistaken. It's an accident. It was all unintentional. It was not an intentional inaccuracy. That's how I'm saving grace on this one. That of course you were not lying. No. Big Red 40k would never lie, exaggerate, or make anything out of nothing. Big Red 40k is a 100% authentic guy, and this is not sarcasm, although now it sounds like it is. Oh, wait a minute. I guess it was sarcasm. Big Red 40k, everybody. Check out his channel. Check out his stuff. He makes brilliant reviews of all the models that come out. He rips into it with rationality, not with irrationality. He rips in a new one. He fucking goes in there and he's like, and he's like the Hulk, but like a red Canadian Hulk. And kind of not like Hulk, the Marvel character, but like Hulk Hogan, but less racist, but not racist. Let's bring that down. He's like Hulk Hogan, but less racist, but not racist. It's Canada. It's all sarcasm. If you check your Discord, I have posted evidence. Is that not your god? Oh. And it's a picture of Malice or Malifaux. Jackiler, you're not supposed to be on his side on this one. Deception. Deceits. I've been betrayed. Theoden has betrayed me. Okay, so I think that's it for the white. Okay, so now we're at the halfway point, so we can do memes. So we will do a meme
halfway show or half point show, and then we can get into grenades and stuff. Yeah. Okay. So let's go over to our memes. What do we have? What do we have today? Oh no. What are we going to be looking at today? That's not the right one. Is this the right one? Which one is it supposed to be? Where is it? What? Why isn't it there? Is it this? It's still not this. It's not meant to be that. It's not meant to be that. It's meant to be this. There we go. Look, I've not betrayed anyone. I'm just saying that for all we know. All right, so let's blow this up a little bit. All right, so we got. So this is what we got. So I asked for earlier in the stream. I asked for pictures of Spider-Man, and I have received. Oh, what do we got here? So from Lightweight Jive. Okay, I actually want to show this one off first. Lightweight Jive has been doing some like amazing artwork. He's been doing stuff for my channel. He's been doing stuff for Big Red Bear. He's been doing stuff for Jackiler. He's been like this freelance out of nowhere, swinging in like Spider-Man, and he's been making these things. This thing's so sweet. Holy shit. Bam! Oh my god. So sweet. Such a cool thing. Shouldn't the meme thing be your show? Is that what you're saying, Jackiler? So the meme thing is your show? Is that what you're is that what we're saying now, Jackiler? It's yours? You want the meme show? Okay. The meme show with Jackiler1. Well, we could do that. We could do the meme show with Jackiler1. I mean, we have an After Dark chat for somewhat of that reason, isn't that right, Jackiler? Isn't that somewhat right? Isn't that kind of, isn't that kind of what we do? So I guess I'll do something else then. I guess while waiting, when we'll do the models. Right. Do models instead. So, what do we have here in the model section? All right, so we've got this one here from ads. Okay, so this is, I'm guessing, a House Goliath ganger that I think he's doing this. I think he's doing this one for Valrak, actually. I think that's what he was saying. This looks sweet. I like the hair color on it. Really, it clashes nicely with the yellow, makes this nice whole sort of thing. And what else do we got? So we got this. So this is from the same model, but from the back angle. Very cool. If you want to get your models shown off in the stream tonight, put them into the Bloodhounds chapter Discord hobby miniatures sections of appropriateness, and I will find them. And what do we got here? Oh, this one's sweet. So yeah, he's doing this dwarf bust. Like, look at this. This thing is amazing. Like the highlights on that. Can we make this bigger? Can we make this bigger? I really want Jabba's door to be bigger. Can we just make Jabba's door to Jabba's palace bigger? So this thing is sweet. I mean, I like the teal, the turquoise of the armor, the orange and the highlights in the beard. That is awesome. Your chat didn't show up. Let's see. Enhance. 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 Alright, so that's what we got there. Finished miniatures. Okay, so we've got... Oh, okay. Oh, we can start from the bottom. We've got... It's right from here. So we've got... Oh, wow. So... This, I think, is... I might get this wrong. I think this is Scarbrand. Demon Prince or Demon Lord or something. And I think, yeah, Bear was working on this on his stream. And it's got like an ice base. It looks awesome. Like, let's zoom out, or let's get a full picture of this so it's not, you know, wasting his effort, because it is a very nice model that he did. And the snow effect is top par. I mean, I like the how he went with the blue highlight too, because then it's got that kind of ice water kind of element to it, and the kind of grayish white going on with the skin, like that is very nice. It would be Scarbrand, but for today it's Malice. Well, okay. It could have been Scarbrand, but for today, Bear, Paris. But today we have Paris. Oh wow, okay. So in here we're gonna have a little bit of shot of the wings there. Can we get a zoom in on this? Now that flesh effect between the bones of the wing, that's really nice. And then the bone of the horns, also really, really cool. Very well done model. Scrolling up, so we're going kind of backwards now, but that's fine. We have here one from ads. So this, I'm guessing, is an Inquisition Psyker, so a sanctioned Psyker of some kind. And I'm really liking the kind of glowy eyes on that. Kind of a pastel purple. It's very, very kind of muted sort of thing. It's very nice in that sense. It's the eyes kind of attract to the icon and then to the glowing eyes. Kind of brings you from detail to detail in the way that it's kind of presented. It's a nice layout, nice color palette, very nice Inquisition Psyker. And what's this? Okay, let's get a closer look at this. Can we make this bigger? Can we enhance? Enhance. So this looks like, I'm guessing that's a Sister of Battle. Kind of Sister of Battle standard. That's really neat. I'm guessing that design is put into the banner. It looks like it's texturized. I like the way the blue, unless that's just the flash, but I like the way that the blue gets lighter at the top. It's darker in the middle, and then it highlights to the top. Oh yeah, that looks like it's similar here. Oh, that's really nice. And then the scrolls on the back. That, my friend, is Ads' model, and at the Space Marines and Space Marine. It's also that the Bloodhounds are both Dark Angels and followers of the Renegade God. You know, at a certain point, I gotta just like stop reading that. I gotta just like, it's like I gotta just stop. It's like why? Okay, okay. Wait, is there two? Is it the same? Wait, is it the same window? It's the same window. Okay, neat. I got two of the same window. And there's the dwarf. Oh, that's the dwarf, but it's finished. This is in the finished miniatures. So let's enhance. Enhance. Okay, are his eyes glowing green? I didn't see that on the other picture. That is very cool. Most of it looks similar to the other picture. But yeah, I really like Ads' stuff too. Ads is a very good painter. Like the marble effect, or is that a marble effect? Or it might just be the cracking on the actual thing there. Now you know what Valrak goes through. Yeah. No, I'm fully aware. I'm fully aware. Yeah. I believe that in every timeline the Bloodhounds are worshippers of malice and secret dark angels. Oh, well, Jackiler. That's a very interesting fan theory. We'll just put that one over here. We'll just put that over here with the fan theory. Oh, I concur, Bear says. Oh, great. Now there are two of them. Oh, we got more work in progress models here. We have some from Lightweight Jive. What is this? What is this? Okay, what am I looking at? Is that a shield? It's a guy holding a shield? There's probably another picture. Oh, okay, it's an orc. Okay, orc holding a shield. Wow, that was a sneaky get. I couldn't even tell what that was. That was one sneaky get. He might as well have been wearing purple. Wow. That one snuck right past me there. Oh, we got another one. The Bloodhounds are not Skaven who collect Warpstone. There is no Warpstone involved in the Bloodhounds. All of the green mineral crystal is nothing to do with Warpstone and everything to do with the planet Talrak and nothing to do with Necrons. Made the shield from scratch. What is it made out of? Is that made out of... Let's get another look at that. So it looks like there's some wood grain in there. And there's a skull. So it looks like it's almost like somebody, like it's like a door, like a part of a door that he's just holding. That's kind of nice, actually. That he's just got like a door for a shield. That's pretty orky, actually. That's pretty sweet. More stuff like that, you know, like on the fly, kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna grab this chunk of wood here. Just a sharp stick. Paint up the big boy. What's the big boy, Vanithgar? And I'm gonna be in a moment. I'm gonna be swapping out the models on the table for a fresh set of models, and we're gonna get some new colors on the table, and we're gonna be painting grenades. We're gonna be painting grenades. That's right, Shrek. We're painting grenades. I never said Necrons. Anything you'd like to admit, Slathe? We've also got new memes, Slathe. New memes? Oh, well, wait. If we've got new memes, we're going to need to have meme librarian Jackiler for that. So, and we are rolling into 23 minutes into the next hour. So either we'll do a longer show, either we have to do a longer stream, or we have to do that next time, or we have to figure that one out. I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out, kiddos. Orky, a.k.a. we're pulling off random shit. Exactly. That's why I play orcs. Paint up a dread. A big fucking dread. Well, the thing about that is, and painting a dreadnought, it would be nice. Big Red, I gave up trying to understand Bloodhound's lore a while back. Yes, I can assure you, and I can back up that
that there are much better things you can do with your time and try to understand than Bloodhound's lore. There are a very few people who have followed it and have been like, okay, I kind of understand, and most of them are actually in the chat. Cigarette. Done. What would Malice do, Slathe? That's what we should do. What would Malice do? I imagine that Malice would do nothing. But that's just my joke because I like to mix Malice and Malal together. So, okay. So, I'm going to put these 10 Space Marines we have on the table back over there. Although, actually, I'm going to leave some of them here because they've got grenades. And we're going to put them over there. And we're going to bring the rest of them over here and we're going to do grenades. We're going to do grenades. Oh, we got Jackiler. We got Jackiler. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. We have jackiler1 here. Jackiler on the hot mic. Jackiler. Well, it seems like he's not responding. It seems like he's not saying anything. So I guess we'll just not do that then. Right, Jackiler? Hello, Jackiler? Hello? Okay. So that was that. So I'm going to return these to over there. And then I'm going to get those from there to here. And we're going to get green instead of blue. Kind of like Return of the Jedi. So we will be right back. So now we're going to take a ship to the Crucible. Brother Marines, we have returned again. Wait, it looks like there's people in the Afterdark. Wait. So we have Jackiler1. And we're doing it all right. We got Jackiler and we got Big Red Bear here in the hot mic. So we're going to be looking at some memes, or
This is the first installment of the long-awaited Jackiler1 meme review.
Okay, so we're starting at Spider-Man. Or are we getting it? We got a weird resonating voice. Oh wait, are we getting any voice? Gotta activate it. So now we will turn on the sound here and turn down my mic a little bit so that it doesn't pick up all the noises. Okay, excellent. Now, so where are we gonna start? With the Jackiler meme, with the animation from Lightweight Jive.
Yes, that's a good place to start. I think you've got the audio. Yes, that's a good place to start.
I think you've got the audio. really turned down for me and Jackler. So you're in your stream, you just sound like you're talking to yourself, which I mean is not really a downer.
That's
It
him
can
just
actually be
having a
more-
schizo
can actually
moment.
be more- yeah, it can actually be more amusing that way. Is you're just like, no, they're not sons of Malice Bear, and people are
Talking
like,
to himself.
Schizo Elijah.
Schizo moment. Schizo Slate.
We have the man himself, lightweight jive.
So starting off strong, we have the man himself, Lightweight Jive, with the fantastic jackiler1 animation. The culmination of everything that humanity has ever strived for. Like the apple that Eve gave onto Adam. It is perfection.
I think it's the other apple actually. The
Was
one
it,
she turned down. She was like, this apple's kind of shit, and the snake's like, yeah, I agree, and they kind of discarded it.
The
She got another apple later.
snake.
It's fucking out this fucking-
She got another
Yeah,
apple.
only
She
because
got
it's
from-
a Jackler animation. So if it
Yeah.
had been just a regular Dark Angel animation, it would have been that apple that she gave to Adam. You know, the apple of forbidden knowledge. But because it's a Jackler based
If it was
one,
some other.
you know, it's kind of the reject.
Right below that, we have the amazing Fat Spider-Man by Michi. Now, first off, we've got Fat Spider-Man. He's got his little gym bag with his underwear in it. Then we've got Fat Spider-Man there. Just I'm not sure whether he's taking a breather or whether he's using his inhaler, but he's clearly having a tough time. He's clearly down on his luck. And if you look very closely, you can see he's got the spider shoes. He has got the drip, without a doubt. Going down below that,
You know, it's a horrifying picture of the bottom one. Like, the bottom one is a truly horrifying picture. I'm not
indeed,
gonna lie.
right below that we have black suit
Fat suit
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Fat black suit Fat Spider-Man. He is evil. And right next to that we have skinny Spider-Man with eye holes and fanny pack. See, I thought for a second he was on a skateboard there, but you look at the background, I'd say that's clearly New York. You know, without the giant rats, of course. Then below that, we have another Fat Spider-Man. This way, just chilling, you know. And looking at this house, this is clearly a Brazilian house. Without a doubt, this is clearly Brazilian Spider-Man.
It's horrifying.
It
How
looks
it's
like
all
it looks like he like
warped because of the
stretched a
large
condom
size of
over
the
his
body.
head, but it was like a Spider-Man like,
Clearly.
styled condom.
Peter Parker is inside that suit and he's just like, kill me. Just
He
kill
is
me.
screaming. He is screaming and going, "Let me out." Then right below that, we've got a little one from myself. Come on, man. If you had a Gardevoir like mine, you would have done it too.
You are a dark, depraved
I
man,
think we all
Jack.
know where this is going.
Hey, that's canon now, by the way, okay?
Hey,
Oh, we
that's
got a
canon
bear
now, by the
meme.
way, okay?
There's a bear meme.
No.
I'm not kidding. That
In the new Pokemon.
no. I need to talk about this in the new Pokemon game. There's a chick who says her mother is a Gardevoir.
I do
It
need
is
to
canon.
sleep tonight. You know that, right? Like, eventually, I need to sleep again at one
No,
point.
you don't. Gardevoir, people smash
That's
Gardevoir.
gonna keep me up
It happens.
forever.
You slept
I'm-
yesterday. Why are you complaining?
Slate, it's canon. Someone banged a
Good, no, that's true, Slate, it's canon.
Alright.
Someone banged a Gardevoir,
Alright. Forgetting
and they did not go to jail for it. Alright, forgetting that, below that, we have a bear meme. Now look at this, the man himself.
I should point
What do you
out
make
that
of?
I don't know what an OnlyFlans is, to be fair. I'm not
Oh,
quite
and
sure.
only flans, oh, forgive me. I
Yeah,
misspoke.
so I don't really know what this meme is trying to tell me, but it is whatever it's trying to tell me. It's trying to tell me that I am an OnlyFlams.
that. Clearly, I imagine the flan is
Now, clearly, I imagine the flan is that small pie item there that you are sniffing.
And might I just
I have no idea what this meme's trying to say, even.
And
Genuinely.
might I just say this small little that image of you, it does look like you're busting a giant nut.
Yeah, like again though, it just seems like a bunch of random nonsense, which is fine. But
I
like, I don't
think-
know if it's really much of a coherent message in this particular case.
I do agree with you on that one. Below that, we have this meme I made at the request of Slathe himself. We've got Rattle Me Bones. Chris Crocker with his Rattle Me Bones.
That's awful.
It is. Hey, blame Slathe. It was his idea.
No, it's your idea, Jackler. You're gonna own this.
No. I am but a
It's all
servant.
Jackler.
I am but a servant. Below
It's
that,
important.
we have
7 glasses
Bulbasaur
a day.
reminding you to drink some water, and that he loves you.
Beneath that, we have
7 glasses a day. Beneath that, we have a pig that goes hard. Feel free to
Wow,
screenshot.
Eminem's gaining some weight.
he has. Below that, we have people who help blind
He has.
people who help blind children.
Below that, we have people who help blind children. People who help blind children.
That's funny.
Below that, we have DNA testing reveals milkman.
Below that, we have DNA testing reveals milkman fathered over 800 children between 1951 and 1964. If you get it, you get it.
We have ass blasted.
Below that, we have ass blasted.
It is.
I guess that thing about the milkman is true. I guess.
We need
It
the
is.
ass-blasted
That's
goldfish.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And below that, of
Why am
course,
I
these
right?
memes.
What happened? What made
Because this whole
style?
Clearly, Jackler proof.
the whole section, yeah, Jackler.
These memes are clearly Jackler proof.
From ads.
Oh,
Now,
oh.
we have some new entries here from ads just a few minutes
I'm
ago.
so
Let's see.
confused.
What is
Life is
this?
confusing to me now. When did I become
We
a
have-
Tyrannosaurus Rex? But
That's kind of a weird.
That's not. I don't think that's a Tyrannosaur. That's kind of a weird Velociraptor mutant. Clearly.
Big
Yeah.
Red 40K.
Am I
Well, that-
Local
What?
artist, communist,
Yes.
or dinosaur.
He is a cold-blooded communist.
Yeah, it's just like, well, some people have said that Big Red 40K may in fact be a communist. Others, however, have brought forward compelling evidence that he is in fact a dinosaur. It's like, what are you talking about? It's like, he adopted the ideology of the dinosaurs at a young age. It's like, that, even if that were remotely true, that wouldn't make someone a dinosaur. You know what you're talking about. No, dinosaurs are in fact dangerous. Much like
Now, I'm
communists.
not. I think you seem to be deflecting this question here. I think we need to push this.
Does
What question
Are
am I
you
deflecting?
a
do
dinosaur?
you want everybody to
I'm
do
not
the
a dinosaur.
dinosaur?
What's your address?
We do
I'm not going to tell you my address on the screen.
We do want everyone to walk the dinosaur.
I mean,
Below that, we have
So
Valrak.
this is Velrak as
With a
Zordon from
large
Power
head.
Rangers.
Oh, I see.
With the 5 head, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I
five
see.
head.
I believe that's a sick head.
With a 5.
It's been
that's a
upgraded
6
by
head right
Jackler
there. I believe
1
that's a
officially
6
on
head.
on this stream tonight. It's been Valrak's 5 head has been upgraded to a 6 head under the authority of Jackler.
Six head. You see, it's you view it. It is 5 heads.
That is a 6 head. You see, it's you view it. It is 5 heads. The sixth head
So
head
what's-
lies
what's-
within the mind.
French Valrak with a poodle.
Below that, we have French
He
Valrak.
is a
With a poodle.
a baguette, and,
And a baguette.
Is a poodle. He is wearing the chapeau.
He has a baguette and he is a poodle, and then he is painting the model.
Oh wow, in the chat here. Lightweight Jeff, sorry Red, I don't subscribe to lizards.
He very likes the
No, you see, lizard men buy them. Right?
no, you see,
Lizard men?
Buy them.
lizard men, buy them right now. Go out and buy them.
Lizard men are the best.
Lizard men. That's what we take away from this show. Lizard
then,
men are the
Keith.
best faction, and you should go buy them.
They're just pretending to be human, but they're
The Bloodhounds are lizard men.
Does
They're just
Valrak's
pretending to
head
be
just
human,
keep
but they're
growing in these
actually
memes?
lizard
Just
men.
get bigger and bigger.
certainly seems to be.
It certainly
I
seems
keep
to
on
be.
telling you. I'm telling you right now. Hear me out. Okay, hear me out. They're just Malice followers, dude.
What?
They just follow Malice, dude.
They're what?
They just follow Malice, dude.
I have not heard.
They are. They are.
He has,
Yeah.
I have not heard Slathe deny it.
He has
He has
Neither have I. In fact, I've heard
he
him
has
actively endorse it.
he has provided no compelling evidence to the contrary.
Exactly. If anything, he's provided evidence
I've done no such
in
thing.
support of it.
The
Support
Bloodhounds
of it, yes,
are
indeed.
Yeah.
they're the goodest boys.
You
Uh,
have. You have.
so
Are you
Errol-
calling us? Are you calling us liars?
Why are your
They're the
Bloodhounds
goodest
painted
boys.
the way
They're
painted?
very good. They're the best around, and no one's ever gonna take them down.
Oh. Hey, Arrow. Are you guys renegades? by chance?
Renegades of humanity that fight for the Emperor.
See, they are, because I've heard him say that.
They fight.
I have heard him say those words. I have heard him say the word renegade.
But they are renegades.
They are. He has
The
confirmed
Bloodhounds
this to me.
fight
I have
for
this
the
inside
Emperor
knowledge.
through
I've
Arrow
known
they
him ever
serve.
since we were children.
And
You know, I remember. I remember when we were on the playground and his big brother came in and said, "Hey, do you want to buy these Dark Eldar?" And he actually bought the Dark Eldar. And that's why he has these. He has all these Dark Eldar hidden away in his house, in his basement. He doesn't want anyone to know.
I'm just throwing it out here. I just want to throw it out here, and this is in no way controversial. All I'm saying, okay, so you look at the way they're painted. They're a renegade group of Space Marines, and you look at even their storyline where they have a character who is effectively a disciple of Zinch. All of it starts adding up. I don't think that's a disciple of Zinch, my dude. It doesn't add up with the other facts. I think that there's compelling evidence shown in his lore, as written by Arrow and never officially denied, that they are in fact Sons of Malice.
And you look at everything else. You look at the Bloodhounds color scheme. It's awfully similar to the Sons of Malice color scheme.
In fact, it's almost identical.
Yes, it has no cohesion at all.
Every time he says no, all I can see is more evidence to the contrary. Every time he says no, all I can see is more evidence to the contrary.
All I can see is more yes. Because, that's exactly what a follower of Malice would say.
I completely concur.
Let's see. Now we have Valrak with a ginormous cucumber. Now that, without
there's something
doubt,
before that. We got Valrak with Grumpy Cat, and what is that? Limited edition Warhammer. And
limited edition Warhammer Valrak Grumpy Cat, but that Valrak with the ginormous
this one's
cucumber
Jackiler
is
approved?
definitely Jackiler approved. Without a doubt.
Well, then we're just gonna have to
This one is certainly Jackiler approved.
to steal that then.
We'll have to rob that. That is ours.
That's right.
We are robbing you.
This
Please
meme
do not
that's right
resist.
here. Clearly, it's Jackiler approved, which is something that I've clearly prepared this
That
in
is
advance, and I'm
Jackiler
not
approved
doing this
without a
on the
doubt.
fly right now because that would be irresponsible to do.
I'm just saying that Jackler is in fact a member of the Fallen. I'm just saying that Jackler is in fact a member of the Fallen.
Hold on a minute. Now
And
we're
there's no
talking about
compelling evidence to the contrary.
we're talking about Slathe here. We're not talking
I'm
about
just
me.
saying
We're
that
talking about him.
Jackler is a member of the Fallen. He
I am a lizard
is
man,
a full
deep
endorser
inside.
of Luther. And
Deep down
he
in
will
my heart,
avenge
I am a
Caliban
lizard man,
against the
right?
traitors who turned their back on the rightful sons and inheritors of Caliban. That's all. I agree with you, Jackler. I'm right there with you, brother.
I believe that I believe that Big Red Bear's Minotaurs are actually made from traitor gene seed. That's what I believe, and he has provided no evidence to the contrary.
Actually, I do have evidence to the contrary, which is that
You do
an
not.
intern at Games Workshop, who they put in charge of writing the rules for the Minotaurs in 8th edition.
No, that
described them as
intern, that is a
Imperial
paid
Fist.
actor. That is a paid actor.
Yeah, every actor is a paid actor when they work.
He
for
is
the
a
company,
paid. That is an
jackass.
actor. That is a paid actor.
It doesn't count because he was paid by Games Workshop.
He was. He was. This is what I have to say to the fuck. This is what I have to say to your Minotaurs.
Yeah, sir. You wanna put the firearm down there, sir? Sir, you wanna put that down, or otherwise I'm gonna have to
This
hurt you,
is-
sir.
This is my
Otherwise
right.
you're gonna have to get hurt.
I have my rights. These are in my rules, okay? I read the Space Marine Constitution.
Oh, the Minotaurs
can
don't
read
give
it.
don't give a single hot shit about that.
I can read that. We will have protests of the unjustly killed Dark Angel.
Unjustly is, I mean, subjective.
I mean, I'm just saying that the Dark Angels are actually the traitors, and the real loyal sons of the Imperium are the Fallen. That's all I'm saying.
I will say that that is not what has happened.
I think that Arrow will back me up on.
And I will say that the Bloodhounds are totally malice worshippers, and that the Minotaurs are definitely made from Iron Warrior's gene seed.
Wow. Wow, this guy's really out of control. Just as I would expect a Fallen to be.
Yeah, it took me long enough. Jackiler approved. Jackiler approved.
Yeah, like.
That is Jackiler approved.
You know, Arrow, I have always been a big supporter of the Bloodhounds not being sons of malice, and Jackiler has been spreading malicious lies.
You know, that's what I've heard. That's
what
kind
else
of
you
the suspicion that
expect
I've
the Dark
gotten
Angel to
for
do?
most of this time.
As has Big Red been spreading lies about the Bloodhounds not being Chaos worshippers.
You know,
which
that is
exactly
something I've
what
suspected.
an Iron Warrior would do.
The limiting nature.
Wow.
Yeah, so you're telling me that that he's saying that I'm a traitor, and you're telling me that he's saying that I'm not a traitor, right?
Well, I mean, you're clearly not your men are clearly not traitors. They are loyal sons of the Imperium.
He
And
is
Jackiler
clearly
has been flagrantly and maliciously lying about them, claiming that they're in fact worshippers of malice.
he is clearly lying because I have a cooler color scheme. Okay, he is simply jealous.
Arrow, you know the truth.
I have a cooler pre-heresy color scheme.
I think, yeah, you paint all your guys in the pre-heresy color scheme, don't you, Jackiler?
No, you see, it is superior.
Yeah, so you paint all your guys in it.
A little bit. A little bit, yeah.
I've dug myself into a hole here, haven't I?
Oh, yes, you have. Noticing them like, oh, so all your guys are painted in the pre-heresy color scheme, you say?
Well, that's the real joke. I don't.
Well, that's what
have
Lightweight
any
Jive says
guys.
here. He thinks you're the only one
I'm
who isn't
still
a
right.
traitor is Jackiler because he doesn't own any Primaris.
I don't actually, so I am correct. But you see, you know who does own Primaris? Slathe the Space Marine and Big Red 40K.
I almost exclusively own Primaris because old Marines can get out.
Is that a coincidence? I think not.
Oh, looks like the more memes are piling in. Wow.
Oh, we have a very sad Commissar Yarrick.
I know where that comes from, and it is really sad.
Oh, that's one of your models, right? Right?
No,
Big
it's
Red?
not mine.
It is. It's confirmed. That's Big Red
No,
Commissar Yarrick.
no, that is a model that first appeared in my subreddit, but thankfully it's not mine. I've made some bad models before, but I have not made anything that is that horrifying.
That is something that strikes
Okay, so
terror.
clearly that is Slate's model.
It strikes
then.
terror into the hearts
I
of all
remember-
orcs.
He showed me that one. It does. It
It almost
strikes
looks like
terror
there's
to
a
the heart
single
of man
tooth
as well.
All
in the
people who
mouth
play
too, where it's like
Warhammer.
the mouth's all black, but there's like a single tooth in there.
It does, yes.
And then what else we got?
Below that we have Steaks with Greg's pasty boiled my belly. Now this is clearly some kind of this is clearly a kind of some kind of British propaganda. Because Bell End, Bell End's,
Englandy
right?
stuff,
Funny
yeah.
England,
It's Englandy.
Yeah, they do bell ends, right? They're bell ends, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, they
sure.
do
Yeah, I think
bell
they
ends,
have- I
right?
think they
They're
have those
bell
for
ends, right?
breakfast, right?
Yeah, they have bell ends for breakfast all the time.
Bell ends and mash.
Yeah, they have bell ends for
Yeah.
breakfast all the time. Bell ends and mash, absolutely.
We've got one more here. There's a little special one for you gentlemen.
We've got one more here. There's a little
What do
special
we
one
have
for you,
here?
gentlemen.
I think Slathe could relate to this one. He's been, dabbed and attacked.
I think Slathe could relate to this one. He's been,
Oh yeah,
stabbed
that's right.
and attacked or
Newsworthy.
attempted to be attacked, but he is
Slathe the
still
Space
unafraid.
Marine. He's unafraid.
He's unafraid.
He's
That's right.
unafraid.
So where am I here? Okay. We're almost rolling into 2 hours. That would like take up my whole. Take up my. I guess I'm gonna have to like do another hour then of painting.
Oh my.
Oh, Vanethgar, you own Primaris too. Oh, Vanethgar, you
Oh, Vanethgar, you own Primaris too. Oh, Vanethgar, you
I gotta
betrayed the
vanish.
Covenant. You
I've gotta
betrayed the
disappear.
Covenant.
I just have to say that Jackler is an enemy of the
Take it
people.
easy.
And with that being
Take
said,
it
I
easy,
gotta
Big Red Bear.
vanish. Have a good night, guys.
Get back here, you son of a bitch!
Big Red 40K. Check him out. I'll put a link in the description after the stream. So check out his channel and
Check him out. Remember, if you enjoy Slathe the Space Marine, check
right.
the
If you
description
want
below
to,
for a link where
if
you
want to
can
donate to the channel and if you want to give us some money, I
Give
guess it sounds
us
terrible, but
your
thanks,
money.
Jack. Thanks for setting me up for that. It was kind of hard for me to follow up with that. So, yeah, there's that text-to-speech stuff. Yay, fun.
Now, Vanethgar, I agree. You are the golden hero. You are the golden Chad.
Now, Vanethgar, I agree. You are the golden hero. You are the golden Chad. You are the man who inspires moisture within the female practitioners of the lore of metal. However, you have broken the covenant of only owning lizardmen, and thus you have betrayed
that is kind of
the
that
people.
is kind of a capital offense. The lizard men and stuff.
Capital, I think
That is a capital offense. I think we're definitely gonna have to we're gonna have to ask you to leave the forge.
Wait a second.
Vanethgar.
Why is Vanethgar, or is it not showing up on my side? Vanethgar. Wait a second. You should be a mod. Why aren't you a mod?
No, he can't be a mod
Wait, he
now.
does
He's been-
own
he's
lizard
been
men or
demoted
doesn't own
because he
lizard
doesn't
men?
own lizard men.
Oh, wait a second. But I was saying
He
that
doesn't.
I was going along with
See,
that
he
under
needs
the
to
premise that he
own
didn't own, or that he
only
did own
lizard men and nothing
that was the
else.
problem. So if he does not, then he gets promoted.
No, he does not. He does not. No, the problem
Oh.
is that. No, you misunderstand. You misunderstand.
Exactly.
The problem is that
That's
he
the
does
good
not.
thing. So he's
own
been.
lizard
So
men.
now he gets the promotion to mod.
No, Slathe, I do not have time for your Mickey Mouse bullshit tonight.
No,
Well, I mean, it
Slathe,
just
I do
makes
not have
sense,
time
right?
for your Mickey Mouse bullshit tonight.
Okay, so now it makes perfect sense.
No, it does not.
No, lizard men.
The
and
lizard
Skaven?
men are the best
No.
faction.
Yeah, they can both get lost.
I never said anything about Skaven, Slathe. Do you have anything to admit?
Yeah,
You're
lizard
talking
men
a lot about
and
Skaven. I never
can
said
both get
Skaven.
lost.
You said Skaven. So clearly, you have
That lizard men and
clearly
Skaven
you
can
have
get lost.
something to admit here. I fuck lizard men too. All right, Vanessa.
Here on Slathe the Space Marine, everyone, we've
Those
gotten this,
red-crested- those
this
red-crested
revelation
things about to
from
make me act up, I'm just
jackiler1 and Vanethgar. Not only has the Eldar Titty waifu left jackiler1 in the previous season storyline, but now he's moved on to different types of beastmen.
They are not beastmen, okay? This is a lie invented
They are not beastmen, okay? This is a lie invented by Nagash, alright? He deluded the Skaven that they landed on the moon, but in fact they landed on Nagash.
Is all I will say on this matter.
Don't you talk shit about the
That's all
golden
I
boy
will say on
guilt.
this matter.
I do not. I admire the Golden Boy Gelt. He is the man. He is
I do not. I admire the Golden Boy Gelt. He is the man. He is the Golden God. He possesses the Hellstorm rocket battery and the Hellblaster volley gun. Sorry.
Okay, what is this, like an
Hellblaster
anime and that's his like,
volley
attack?
gun!
Like, does he have to do some kind of ninja maneuver thing?
He shouts out Hellblaster volley gun.
Yeah. He shouts
And then he
out
does, like,
Hellblaster volley gun. And then
Gohan
he
or like
pulls it
Super
out.
Trunks' ninja hand moves from Naruto, and then like an energy blast comes out.
Absolutely. That's exactly
Yes.
how it is. I can tell you are.
Absolutely. That's
what I would- that's
exactly
kinda
how
how
it
it
goes.
sounds, I mean.
I could tell you are a fan.
Fuck up, lightweight. You delete that
You don't
message
fit
right
one
now.
me.
Delete that.
You shut the fuck up, lightweight. You delete that message right now. You delete that.
Don't let Jackiler intimidate you. Don't let him scare you. He's just a dark angel. What have they ever done?
You delete that message.
That your actions have consequences.
When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Slave did this to me. This is all Slave's
Slathe did this to me. This is all
Is
Slave's
that like
fault.
that kid? Yeah. When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Slave made me watch Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
It's his fault.
Slathe made me watch
hey,
Cobra Kai.
Hey,
It's his fault.
it was fun to make you watch it.
You did. You really did.
It was a good one.
You did. You really did.
I got out like that Clockwork Orange thing,
It was.
and,
Well.
and like kind of like that scene in Scarface. Like I made him watch.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
This guy doesn't have a grenade. What the fuck? Why was he mixed in there? I guess he's done. He doesn't have a grenade. Why was he even in there?
What do you mean you lost the grenade? Go and find it.
What do you mean you lost the grenade? Go and find it.
Where'd you last see it? In the barracks?
Sergeant, I dropped my grenade somewhere.
So who's Gelt? What's this
Sergeant, I
Gelt guy?
dropped my
What's a
grenade
Gelt?
somewhere.
Is that somebody?
Balthazar Gelt.
Is that a character from The Mandalorian?
Balthazar Gelt.
Yeah, he shows up and he goes, "Wisana, busana, wisana, nisa, mandalorian."
He shows up and he goes, "Wisana busala wisana nisa Mandalorian,"
Bring you in,
you know.
cold.
And then Mandalorian goes,
Bring you in.
I can bring you in cold, or I can bring you in
One of
warm."
those sounds a lot more fun than the other. But for who?
Balthazar Gelt is the supreme patriarch of the colleges of magic.
Balthazar Gelt is the supreme patriarch of the colleges of magic. He is a character
heard of
from
it.
popular franchise Warhammer.
Do you mean Age of Sigmar?
No, I do not. And Slathe, if you say the words age,
No, I do not. And Slathe, if you
Mhm.
say the words age and of and Sigmar in the same sentence again, you will be
what
banished
age
from this
is
dojo.
Sigmar of?
get out right now.
Get out.
Age of Sigmar
Right now.
is a travesty and it does not exist. And I will say this now.
Mm-hmm.
Age of Sigmar is a travesty and it does not exist, and I will say this now. If they retcon the end times, no one would care. No one would be upset about retconning the end times.
So
I
the
cannot think
exact
of a
example
single
of
person who would
just
be
write
upset.
them back in. Just write them back in. These stupid kids, they won't know the difference. Just write them back in. Just write them back in.
They won't. Write them back in.
They won't. Just write them back in.
Warhammer the Old World. We're already getting
Look, just get rid of Age of Sigmar. We already have Warhammer the Old World. We're
Just write
already
them back
getting
in.
fantasy back. All right.
and yeah, they are. Just bring it back
And yet they are. Just bring it back in. It'll be fine. We'll fix it. But you see, Games Workshop will never retcon the end times because that
What do you
will be
mean? Games
them
Workshop
admitting
doesn't
that
make
they made the
mistakes.
mistake.
Right, Games Workshop? No.
And they could never do that. No, Games Workshop does not.
Games Workshop doesn't make mistakes.
Yeah,
Nope.
Yeah.
Wink, 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 wink.
Yeah.
Yeah, wink. Yeah, wink.
I said it. I said it.
Yeah,
okay.
wink. Yeah, wink.
Games Workshop doesn't make mistakes. No. Games
Hey,
Workshop doesn't
easy,
make
man.
mistakes.
Ow, hey, easy, man. Come on, fuck.
Games Workshop has never done anything wrong in their entirety.
Games Workshop has never done anything wrong in their
I owe my
entirety
life to Games
of
Workshop.
existence, ever.
Indeed, Games Workshop cured my father's cancer.
Indeed, Games Workshop cured my father's cancer.
There's so many of these grenades, and they're all done in silver. Why didn't I do them in green? Why? Why did I not have the foresight to do them how I would do them in the future years later? Why does it matter that I have to do them now? Can't they have silver and green grenades? Why?
Why are we
Why do
still
we-
here? Just to suffer?
Right. It's gotta go to that Robote Gilliman line. Why do I?
Why do I? Yes, it's Rabute Gilliman going, why do I still live?
Wow, the painting medium pot smells like Windex. Okay, maybe that's what painting medium's made of. Windex. That's right. Games Workshop gave me ass cancer, says this says Lightweight Jive. Like, wait. Is that cancer in the ass, or is it like ass cancer? So it's like, it is cancer, but it's like the ass version.
Is that cancer mage?
Cancer mage.
That's
in the
cancer mage
ass.
in your ass, correct? Cancer mage in your ass, in your ass. He's sliding in. He's all lubed up and ready to go because he's made of gold and he's sliding in. It's cancer mage, otherwise known as Vanithgar.
That's right, Vanithgar. Check out his content.
Check out his content. Go watch him play Total War right now.
Well, not right
command
now.
you to do it. Oh, you can retract it all. You can retract it
it's
all you want, Jive.
The
but we see it.
all-seeing eye
We see
of the
all.
streamer versus the streamee.
Which is exactly what a follower of Malice would say. Isn't that right, Slathe?
Well,
Number one Malice fan.
I wouldn't know what a Malice fan would say, and I only think there's 2 Malice fans anyway.
I see. I believe.
Yeah, but the
there was
number
only
of
one.
Malice is 2. Wait, never mind. Nothing. But it's also 11, and
But it's also 11.
that's right, Malice. Of which I have no association or connection to. Oh, that's all your
However,
time?
that's all the
Jackiler1
time I
is
have
out.
for today. No, yes, I'm afraid. I have come. I have done the jackiler1 meme review. Join us next time, whenever that is. But we will possibly have another
Maybe next stream, maybe next week, maybe whenever. We'll have to figure that one out. But Jackiler seems to be taking off, so we'll go back to the normal everything here, and we're gonna work on this, and we're gonna do it, and it's gonna be good.
Brazilian TV host, play me out.
Brazilian TV host, play me out.
Do I do the Wayne and Schuster thing? Because that's what I do for what? Jackiler1, everybody, Jackiler1. He's deep in the malice closet. No. There's nothing to be deep in the malice closet about, because I'm not any sort of association with malice. Don't do it. That's it. We're like Slanesh, we see and feel all. We've got 8 left for this step of just doing this one green. And then we've got a much lighter green. So we're just doing game color dark green for a first layer. And then we're going to be doing game colors goblin green over top of that. So right now, essentially the only task is just finding and putting this green kind of base coat onto each grenade, so they can all be kind of isolated and picked out like that, because the green really clashes with the rest of the pattern, right? In a good way, though, not in a bad way. Green looks really good with the pattern in ways. Actually, I do the capes in green, and the camo cloaks I'll do in green. It has to be kind of sparingly. You can't add a lot of green, and you can't add it to, like, you can't have like a army of guys with capes. It would just look weird. Better be before I put out another videos. Yeah. Need to get more videos up. More videos from Vanithgar, formerly known as Cancer Mage, mentioned all the time in old videos. So if you ever hear me saying Cancer Mage in old videos, that is referring to Vanithgar. All the old adventures that we would have in Battlefront 2. Good times. It was good times. Not exactly sure which stream that was. It was so long ago now. But that would have been a good one. That's a winner. One week. Well, yeah, video out in a week. That's a reasonable period of time. Battlefront 2, and we're playing, and the game goes black. We're both just blinded by the game, and we can't figure out what's going on. Just every so often, the game would just cut to black, and we just couldn't see anything. The game would still keep playing, like you could hear all the stuff happening, and you could hear yourself dying, but you were just blind. It was absolutely hectic. We're just trying to play the game, and it's just like, what's happening? I don't know. Years later, I find out it was a problem with Discord or something.
or a problem with like a Steam overlays or something. It was something like that. Some sort of overlay was causing an error and making the game bug out. It was the Steam overlay? Yeah. Oh wow, so these guys still have the blue lenses on their scopes. That's something I'm actually going to have to change. That is a change I'm going to have to do. So at one point, there's going to be, in one of the later streams, I'm going to have to get all the guys with scopes on their, with scope lenses, and all these blue lenses are going to be changed into gold lenses. So that's going to be a thing. Oh, great. Yeah, because I used to do their lenses in blue. Just because blue was kind of the contrast color, in a sense, that I would be using. And I don't mean like contrast paint. What was it? I mean, because it was their eye lens color, I was just like, well, yeah, it's the same color as their lenses on their guns or whatever. And it just kind of made sense. But I think I changed that later on, so that way there could be kind of more detail and more color to things. Now, where does this guy have a grenade? He doesn't have one? What? Is this a second guy that doesn't have a grenade? But I looked on... Oh, this guy's got gold all in the... okay, well, no. It's another one of these traders. Well, I guess this guy's done, because I thought there would have been gold in there. Are you the real Slathe?
Yes, I am the real Slathe. The fake Slathe is not here right now. He's out making pepperoni pizza.
Fortunately, though, these steps are a lot smaller. Like, it's a lot shorter of a step. And it's a different color than just painting black on them. So it really feels like things are moving. The ball is moving. Things are getting done. The plasma guns were all plasmid. The grenades are all being grened. They are being made into green nades. I'll check out your stuff, Vanthgar. Yeah, check out Vanthgar's stuff. He's got a nice set of content. He's been playing some 40k games lately, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, definitely check out what he's got going on there. Because this guy's chucking a grenade. Or he's about to. Okay, what's going on there? Kind of thin. Come on, paint. I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna have to... I'm not sure if I'm actually fucking this up by going over the pin. I'm gonna have to look at the other models I have later on, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna get all of this done this evening on this stream. So might have to come back. It's funny that it's like I'm painting them green right now, but I might be painting them back to silver later on. We'll have to see what happens. And then he's got another one on his back, right? Yeah. Tomb King's train I'm working on. Nice. I'll have to check that out. And did anybody see the new Mandalorian stuff? Are we allowed to talk about it at this point? Is it too soon to talk about the stuff in Mandalorian? Do we gotta wait like a week before we can talk about this? I think that sounds fair. Anything that happens in Mandalorian, we gotta wait a week before we can talk about it on the channel. And I don't even watch the show, but I know it's really popular and really cool right now, so I would not mind chatting about that at some point. You sold your Tomb Kings? No. Say it ain't so. So this guy's also got a grenade, but he's got it tucked away in a way that's going to be really annoying. Alright, let's let's do this. That's the angle. So this one's probably not going to get quite the attention it needs there, but that's fine. Oh, that skull's not even painted. Oh, that's funny. Let's fix that at one point when we can. Let's make a note of that. Guy pointing... Yeah, pointing guy. Yeah. Because I'm sure every Space Marine collection only has one of those. Pointing guy. Okay, so this guy's got... Okay, what kind of grenade is that? That looks like... I'm guessing that's going to be a crack grenade. Because Assault Marines, as far as I know, don't get other types of grenades than frag and crack grenades. And this one here is clearly the frag grenade. Okay. Does he just have the one? No, of course not. Of course he's got a second one. And of course I have to put a little bit more green on the palette. Of course I do. So lately, I've been working on some new videos. I'm hoping to have the next Astartes Kid or Cobra Kai Startes video. I'm hoping to have that up soon. It's just been a challenge to edit the heads over the video footage. So that one I'm hoping to have that out sometime this month. And I am also working on another, semi-animated storyboard for the chapter story, for the chapter lore and history or whatever. So that one could be done possibly by the end of the week. I just have to kind of commit to it. If it doesn't get done, it could get done next week. It doesn't have a lot left to actually do. And then it's done. So, okay, so let's get a little bit more on this one. Just because I was running out on the last pass on that one, so. Okay, now as far as I could tell, unless some models got mixed up and I didn't know about it, that would be all of the grenades being given a base coat of the darker green. But I do want to just kind of look over them, because what was the deal with these guys? These guys don't have grenades? What's going on? Why were they even included in this mess? This one's got a bunch of gold all over him. Ugh, traitor. Okay, well that looks like... Okay, so these two don't even have anything to do with this part. So yeah, not sure why they're even there then. Whilst wrist was sore last week from drawing animating, no pressure. Slathe, are you going to use the artwork I made, you bastard? I used the I was going to use the back shot of Irie. That one was really nice. The one where he's kind of like standing with his hands behind his back. What was it? 2 hours, 20 minutes. Okay. So we are on a final step of this. Grown into my beard. But I do have it in the latest storyboard. There's going to be that I was going to use that shot of Irie because it worked out pretty well. The angle, the dog shot, I wasn't really wanting to include. It was well done. It was very well done, but it just wasn't what I was kind of picturing. The dog armor kind of threw me off on that one, but I really liked it. Like, the chainsword looked awesome. The dog looked photorealistic, essentially. I think the armor was the only thing that I was like, you know. I mean, but I do have the Irie picture in there. I mean, I could kind of retroactively add it into the prior storyboard, but that's kind of moving backwards on to that other one. As much as it would look a lot better than one of the angles, than the back shot angle that I made using like paint or whatever. Okay, let's get this goblin green here. And that's looking pretty wet, so I don't think we need any medium for that. That chainsword is good. That chainsword could be that I would definitely see if I could find a place to use that. I'd have to listen to some music or whatever and figure out where that could really be done well. You know who still owes shit to Slathe? This guy. I keep forgetting to record shit for that sketch for you. For the sketch? We're doing a sketch? No, we didn't. Didn't we do that sketch like a year ago?
there was that For the Emperor sketch that we did, and there was that. I think beyond that, maybe if there was anything, I might at one point want to work on, voiceovers for the Siege of Volstrom story. That could be kind of cool to revisit that and do it in a way that was really actually satisfying, where maybe adding like sound effects, getting, different people doing voices for the different characters. Give this the proper highlight that it deserves. There we go. Nice bright green grenades that look like nice army men green. That's what I wanted. The Siege of Volstrom. And I mean, that story, that script, and all that, it could probably be tweaked a little bit. There's some it's ripe with a bunch of stuff that's probably either lazily written or the dialogue is just, it's tripe. So like, if that story, that could definitely be revisited, Vanithgar. We could do that. That would be that could be a fun little project to do. Wait, I didn't do the pins on this one. And it's weird how doing the dark green over top of the metal has seemingly, like, pre-done the highlight for him. Okay, I'm going to leave those pins there because that kind of looks cool. And I think that's what I was meant to do. I think I was meant to leave the pins all silver. I'm just going to do a quick check. I'm going to do a quick check of models because I'm probably going to have to do that now. Okay, it seems like on the Primaris, what are they called? Vanguard Marines. I was looking at them, and I didn't see any silver pins. So you know what? Whatever. Fuck it. I'm going to get rid of these silver pins. That's right. The silver pins, they have too much glare, and they reveal your position at night. So they've got green pins. So the enemy can't see or identify the pin. I don't know if there's any voice work on Vanithgar's channel. I don't think so. I think it's mostly been video game stuff right now, from what I've seen. Although you can see some of... There is some of Vanithgar's voice work. There's a video on my channel called For the Emperor, a Warhammer 40k comedy skit. And Vanithgar plays the Black Templars character. So if you would want to hear him do some voice acting, I think that might have been one of the first things that he had done.
yeah, you do have a few of your short story, yeah, of your story there. I forgot about that. Oh, right. Okay. This guy's done. Next guy. All right. And I mean, if I get a little bit overzealous with the green highlight, and it kind of, does a little bit too much of the magic, let's just say. In the end, it'll be fine once I hit it with the final wash in areas, because, I mean, I'm not going for Golden Demon here, okay? I'm not going for Golden Demon. I'm just trying to get the job done. And, I'm just a simple man trying to make it across the universe. Some of these ones are going to be kind of a challenge. This one where it's like tucked in here. That is unnecessarily difficult to reach. I mean, it's not the worst thing. There's way worse things. I mean, this is just a grenade on somebody's waist there, but... I mean, come on. Come on. If I send you this animation working as funny as hell, if I send you an animation, would you show it here for Vanthgar? It depends. I might want to see it first before I just, blindly show it off. But here's, send me it and I'll check it out so I can... because one man's hilarious could be... another man's YouTube channel getting taken off. So let's find out what you mean by hilarious first. And my people will get back to your people. They'll do the people thing. People dance. Oh, this is the motivational part of the song, isn't it? That's right. I'm pumped. There's 7 Space Marines left to get grenades done on. We've gone the extra. We're going the extra hour tonight because we had some amazing guests on tonight. Very fortunate, very blessed to have some very cool guests on tonight. jackiler1 and Big Red 40K. 2 cool people I would like to call friends of the channel. I'd like to do animation with sound. I think years and years ago, I remember when I got my 3DS, there was this animation program on it called Caterpillar. And I remember getting it. And I was working on a tiny animation which wasn't really going anywhere. It was just like this little animation of a space marine killing orcs. And it was amazing what you could do on a 3DS with like a tiny little screen, and like a kind of unresponsive stylus and touchscreen or whatever, right? and managed to kind of pull together, doing little doodles on your Game Boy, essentially, making a little Warhammer animation. It was funny. Like I remember it too. Like it had a Space Marine on like on a subterranean level to surface level platform lift, and then he reaches the surface, and then there's a bunch of orcs. So then there's a part where he's like running, and there's just like a bunch of orcs that die, and there's like a close-up shot, and this orc gets like capped in the face. Good times. Good times. So you mean the lines for Siege of Volstrom, Vanithgard? Is that what you're talking about? Because I have those available. I have the whole story and just the dialogue from the story as a separate thing. So that way, I mean, I think it makes sense to know what all of the spoken lines are, but then also to be able to find that in the story and be able to know what the context is, because you could have a cool voice, let's just say, you are using for your character, and then you can read the line and read every word flawlessly, but it might not be done in the right tone or in the right urgency, right? So sometimes it's important not just to know what the words are of the line, but to know the scene, right? Like, voice acting isn't just doing cool voices and reading the words. It's acting. It's just like regular acting on stage or in a movie or whatever. It's just like that. And you need to, as a voice actor, you have that challenge where you have to, in your voice, because that's all you get. You don't get to show them your body. That sounds weird, but you don't get to do body language, because like part of the way that we as people communicate is through spoken language, but we also use body language. So you have to convey a lot, and all you get is your voice. So it's very important that when you're doing voice acting, and I mean, I'm not like I'm a professional, obviously. I'm clearly an amateur, and it's not like it's not like I don't make this mistake myself all the time. But it's really important, though, to know the setting, to know the scene, to know like what's going on at that moment, to know how and why this character is saying that, rather than just that they are saying that, right? That's the difference between PlayStation, terrible voice acting, and good PlayStation voice acting. Yeah, I'm kind of picking on PlayStation there, but whatever. They've had a good run. They can take a couple kicks. They can take it. Big Sony's being, all Sony's being taken down by this big mean Space Marine. Oh, he's saying all these terrible things about PlayStation. Right? He's just bullying PlayStation relentlessly. When you figure out who you want me to be and when you don't want to edit those lines, pass it to me. I mean, really, it's kind of open. It's kind of open in that sense. Like, I don't have any characters in mind for anybody. If you read through the story and you're like, I want to be this character, then yeah, I would say, read through this. I would suggest, it's not the longest story. I would suggest reading through the story, seeing which character, if any, you liked or whatever, and then maybe just reading a couple of their lines. And of course, if you want to ad-lib some stuff, you know, ad-libbing stuff is fine too, because this, I mean, like, the story I wrote is not it's not gospel, right? Like, it could be altered slightly, it can be improved. So, yeah, I would just suggest reading through the story. If I've not sent it to you already, I'll send it to you again. And yeah, I would just say pick a character. I mean, like, who's in that story? So there's Darkseer, Terrathor, Sergeant Krieger, Darvis, Herrix, various orcs, Orc Knob, Orc Warboss, or Orc Boss, or other Orc Knob, but it just says boss in the story. There's a lieutenant aboard the ship. I mean, in the story, once again, I think it says sergeant, but it should be lieutenant. There's a few errors in the story that just need to be fixed as well when it's being read through, like re-narrated sort of thing. It's there, Slathe? What's there? Well, I just finished the last guy here, so... It's there! 30 seconds. Oh! Oh! Okay, let's see what we got here. Is it gonna... What do we got here? So we got this from Lightweight Jive. We got this animation here. What's happening? Is it gonna do anything? Okay, wait, what was that? Oh, he's juggling around? Oh, that's awesome! That's so cool. Very cool. That's sweet. Well, I guess we finished up the last one with that green highlight then. Yeah, so there's not much left. I don't want it to just die out now, but... Oh, now what? So, let's see, I got some more coffee. The lifeblood. The brew melange. That was sweet. Yeah, I've been saying this for the last few streams as well. Lightweight Jive has been making some excellent art, like very good art and animations and stuff, and he's been like, he's just come out of nowhere, amazing art, very talented. You know, I wouldn't be surprised, you know, see this guy, you know, shoot for the moon and land among the stars. This guy has some talent to him, so I would say check out what he's got going there. I think he's got a time lapse on his channel. So, Lightweight Jive, check out his channel, and you can see a time lapse of him creating some of the art pieces that he's made. You know, go check it out, put in his comments, Slathe sent you, and give him a thumbs up, and I'm sure that'll help him out, and I'd appreciate that too. So yeah. What do you do for stomach aches from coffee and smokes? I don't know. I don't get them. I don't know what you want. I don't know. I don't get stomach aches from cigarettes and coffee. In fact, we'll have a cigarette right now. We'll wrap up the show here. Not right this exact second. We'll wind it down. We'll wind it down.
talk to the chat section of the survey. We got some time to kill. And I want to wait until the Eldar releases wind down a bit. I want to wait until they slow down to a stop, or like a close to a stop. You know, like waiting for your popcorn bag to stop popping. I want to wait till the Eldar popcorn bag stops popping before I collect a library of the new Eldar stuff. And then I'm going to go through all the new Eldar stuff, and I want to be able to, one by one, look at all the new models that are going to be coming out for Eldar, and give them somewhat, I guess, I don't know, a review, I guess, comparison maybe to older models. Maybe, talk about some old times, experiences with Eldar, and some hopes and dreams for the future of the dying, and see what we're going to be seeing for the Eldar then. So I think that's going to be something to look forward to. Maybe I'll get somebody to join me. We'll do that in like a vlog, kind of blog format. I'll do a sit down with somebody who's a good Eldar fan. Oh, I guess jackiler, right? With his Eldar waifu titties. So I'll have to sit down with somebody, most likely jackiler, and we'll talk about the new Eldar models, the new Avatar, the new what is it? The new Striking Scorpions, I think? No, the new Swooping Hawks? Silver Shining Spears. The new Shining Spears, the new Avatar. I think there's going to be new Banshees. New Fire Dragons, I think it was. There's going to be a lot of new Eldar stuff. So I'm definitely going to want to talk about all that because they're... I had some good times, some good experiences playing against some Eldar. Those were some fun times. So I look forward to that. I look forward to checking those out when that's kind of slowed down to a low grumble. It's the Dark Eldar boy. Yeah, the resident Dark Eldar boy. Oh, it is Pavel Volkov. Pavel Volkov is wanting to spread these both ways. But we will not have Pavel Volkov. Nay. We will not have him here. I'd like to at least do a professional collaboration on just one storyboard we're working on, Slathe. Just see what one action storyboard looks like with your monologue and editing. Do you mean for like the culling? For the culling video? With the 2 or 3 minutes drawn up? Yeah, it could be nice. I mean, I could probably, even do more work on it myself, really. I could probably put more effort into making it more actually displaying the motions and things that I want it to be. There was one thing I was actually wanting. I'll ask you later after the stream. There was something I was wanting to see if you could do. But yeah, I'll save that till later. And but yeah, we could go back to that one because I mean, like, it would be nice if that was fully animated and something, but it's very skeletal right now. It doesn't really give everything that I would want it to be. So it would need more work. I would need to make more frames and stuff to it, do a little bit more for it to get it right. You really just get it right. Really get it exactly where I want it to be. So I can really portray the story and everything, the motions that I'm wanting. Even if I'm not even telling much of a story, and it's just a visual thing, there can still be a story told that way if I'm not, like, narrating it, and if I'm not having a huge adventure, there's not like a beginning, middle, and end with a conflict and a resolution. It's all just little vignettes. That's fine. I'm fine with vignettes. Those are great. The one I already started on, we could just see what one of them looks all dolled up. Yeah, something like that. It could be done. It could be done. It could be done. Maybe as much as
as much as Siege of Volstrom is like an hour-long story when spoken. So like with narration and with voice acting and sound effects and stuff like that, it would be an hour plus in length for the entire Siege of Volstrom. So if you want to animate the Siege of Volstrom, feel free. There's a lot there. But yeah, that'll be a fun project to do. I think Siege of Volstrom, I think it's available in the Bloodhounds Discord. In the Bloodhounds chapter Discord, I think Siege of Volstrom is available. If not, I could either make it available or I can send it to people through the Discord. It's just a Word file. Fucking rip. Oh, yeah, fuck that. Yeah, it's an hour-long story. I mean, even that is probably going to need to be broken up into smaller things. Like, even if I got... Yeah, if you want to pay me $10,000... Yeah, exactly, right? It's not happening, right? Like, even just to put images, just like a static image to all the moments in the story would be a challenge. So I mean, that one's gonna be a project for the tomorrow. Siege of Volstrom it's for tomorrow. And I mean, Siege of Volstrom really is just like a kind of not a backstory, but it's just kind of like a pre-adventure. It's meant to just be something for Slathe Darkseer to do before he's on Necromunda. It's just kind of an adventure story that serves that purpose. See, he did stuff. See, he existed before. Slathe says this as Vanithgar is like, I'll finish in a day. Yeah, if it's an epic, yeah, it would be. If a cartoon would be kind of weird, I get you on that one. But I mean, cartoons that happens from time to time. Every so often, life's a cartoon, right? And that's just the way it is. Every so often. Okay, now wait a second. Now I've got to like upload things and do all of these uploadings. And it could have been so simple. We have so much time now. We had all this time. But we got a lot done. We got a lot done today. So we got 10 plasma gun chambers painted. We got 6, 11. We got 14 grenades done in dark green, light green. So we got a decent amount done today. I'm fairly pleased with the amount of progress done today. There could be more. There's definitely more to do. I'm gonna have to do some sorting and some organizing and figure out what the next arbitrary task is to get these guys up to snuff. And yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna have to check all the Aquillas to make sure they either are just an Aquila or if they're the Imperialis that have the skull, and check if all the Imperialises are done properly. It's always pull in Veronica for her stuff. Think she starts my chapter master in a few months. Super detail really helps portray the mood. Oh yeah, you were saying you had this commissioned artist do a piece that was really cool to look at. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, those were really awesome. Yeah. I have a DACA one where it starts with a grot and pans out to bigger and bigger boys with bigger guns that all fire DACA words into the air. Sweet. That's wicked.
That is most definitely Slathe approved. Which also Slathe approved. This right here was made by Lightweight Jive. So, like, very talented artist, very cool person. You know, gotta catch them all. Pokemon. That's right. I'm losing the energy. I need some coffee and like a nap. I think the moment I'm done, I'm just gonna like lay down and just pass out with my cat. I'm just gonna sit there and be like, I'm just done. I'm just gonna pass right out. He's supposed to look at a mood, but then everything I do pretty funny, serious. Do it pretty. Yeah. So Vanithgar, I sent you the full story and just the dialogue files for Siege of Volstrom. So you have that available to you on the Discord. That was sent to you there. So maybe we could chat later on that one if you want. If you read through it, and there's a character you like or a character that sticks to you or a character you think I want to do this. Let me know. I can let you know what I had in mind for the characters and stuff too, and maybe we can see where we can come in the middle. Creation. Oh, sweet! There you go. Vanithgar got a sub. Vanithgar, check him out. Check out Vanithgar's stuff. Check out his channel. He's got some short stories and plays Warhammer Vermintide, I think, or Warhammer Total War, something like that. He plays Warhammer games. Really cool guy. Friend of the channel. I have not next week, but the week after I'm off, so I can blitz it. Blitz! It's going to be a blitz. It's going to be a ballroom blitz on Vanithgar's channel next week. Don't miss out. Stay tuned to Vanithgar's channel. Hit the notification bell for his channel so you get notified when he goes live for playing Warhammer Total War. Check out his channel. It'd be a great favor to me. I'd appreciate it. Give him a thumbs up on his videos. And so I think we're gonna play ourselves out here. It's been a wonderful stream. It's been a great stream. This has been one of the best streams. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We're going to have to do this again tomorrow. I am Slathe the Space Marine. And this has been another Hobby Hangout. Play us out, Wayne and Schuster.
Well, I see by the clock on a wall that it's time to bid you one and all goodbye.
Goodbye.
So long.
So long.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Adieu.
Adieu.
Be good.
Stay well.
Bye-bye.
Keep warm.
Relax.
At ease.
Take care.
Stay loose.
Adieu, mon vieux.
À la prochaine.
Goodbye till when we meet again.